Welcome to Sailing Saoirse. I'm Tegan. My parents sold our house, sold their business, and bought a 38-foot island spirit catamaran with the goal to travel the world. Only problem is, it needed a complete refit. After 3 years, we are finally ready to set sail. This is Colbin, my husband, Karen, my mum, Denver, my brother, and Robin, my dad. Together we make up Sailing Saoirse. Carriacou Bay is just a 1.3 kilometer walk around the corner from Mount Irvine Bay. It's a really nice walk to do and just get out, stretch your legs, and it is very pretty there.
We've come up to the hospital to renew Robin's prescription in Tobago, and the hospital is so cute. So the trip to the hospital was a bust, so we thought, well, let's catch a bus down to Store Bay, because that's the next bay we might come down and take shelter when the weather changes this week. Only to get here and the storms arrive with us. So we're sheltering under this very dodgy roof. But it's keeping us out of the rain for now. It's really coming down now. Is that your favorite lure? Is it another snapper? Yeah, look at that boy.
Supplying dinner.
So you've got
Let's
a
have a
hold
look at him.
And I was watching the sunset, breathing in. It was my last cast. Yeah, it was just my last cast.
You've got a hold him.
It was his
No, not
unlucky
holding
day.
him.
Just learn. Just accept the fish.
After spending 1.5 weeks in Mount Irvine Bay and the conditions weren't getting any better, we decided to start our trek up the coast. Trinidad and Tobago's Weather Service had released a hazardous seas alert, yellow level, due to the fact that there was a long period high energy northerly swells that were expected to affect the near shore coastal areas of Trinidad and Tobago. The effects would be experienced on the northward facing near shores of Tobago, and they were expecting large breaking waves in excess of 3 meters. So we definitely were trying to find the best shelter we could over that period.
So based on the weather forecast and some information that we got from a local catamaran charter guy here, we've decided to move bays from Mount Irvine to Store Bay. Be a little bit more protected for the east, north and northeast swell that's due to come through. It's unusually big, and he suggested that we move out of Irvine because there's probably going to be big breakers going through there. So we are on our way across to Store Bay now.
Colvin and I are the worst influences on each other when it comes to fishing. If a lure hasn't worked in 5 minutes, we change it. And that's what we're busy doing now.
We only spent 2 nights at Store Bay because it was so rocky and roly. We ended up going up the coast and meeting Swell Yacht Puff at Barbados Bay, which is a bay that's not on the bay hopping list, but we had to get out of the way of the swell that was coming through. I'm guessing not a lot of people get to experience the windward side of the island's beautiful bays, but because of the direction of the wind and swell that was coming through, we had the opportunity to go and explore. We didn't think it would be as protected as they were. It was like the water was glass. The evenings were absolutely calm. The anchorage was beautiful. There's a little fishing house to the one side of you that you can anchor just outside of. They're really helpful if you take your dinghy up on to the shore near them. They are very helpful and ready to look after your dinghy if you want to go into town. So they were really great and also helped us out with stocking up on water before leaving. We had mentioned to Ingrid and Chris on Sail Your Puff that our disembarkment off of our tender was always a nightmare. So Ingrid was ready with her camera this time, and of course we had a casualty. Barbados Bay was a beautiful break from the crazy swell we were experiencing in Mount Irvine and Store Bay, but it was time to start moving up the coast and towards Grenada. Next on our journey was Kings Bay. Kings Bay was one of the most still bays we have been in since I think ever. It really was just amazing. You were surrounded by nature and palm trees, and there was very little infrastructure around us besides little beach cabanas on the one side, a little house, and then far to the other side of the bay there was a little fishing village. Both of the anchorages that we stopped in on the way up the coast were amazing holding. We dropped anchor and didn't have any problems. It really set well, and they were both sandy bottoms.
Okay, so we are on our way to customs. Yeah, Calvin, you're too tall. To customs at Scarborough. Okay. We're going to check out of Tobago today. so that we are all prepared and ready to leave for Grenada, or Carriacou actually. My video skills are shocking. Found the main road, it's up there. Passing the livestock. So, no, that's a ride share. Out straight. Out straight is a taxi. Okay. So, we have been told to wait here. Pretty nice little spot. Goat farm in there. This little spot is for sale.
Unfortunately, because the weather wasn't changing anytime soon, it seemed like the swell and wind was sticking around for a while. We decided to check out of Tobago and head up to Carriacou for Christmas. We would have loved to spend a lot more time there, because not only is the island great, but we have just never ever met such incredibly friendly and helpful people as we have in Trinidad and Tobago. They just made the experience that much better. It really was sad to sail away from the shores of Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad, we made some amazing friends, met some awesome locals, and just made lifelong memories that we'll forever cherish and hold close to our hearts. Thank you for watching with us. If you enjoyed our video, please give it a like, and if you have any questions or want to leave a comment, please do so below.